Hello, Berlin. Anyone? Here we go. Here we go. People are waking up. So I'm here to ask you a very simple question. First, anyone knows what the blockchain is? Anyone is using the blockchain? Right? Great. What is a blockchain good for? Any ideas? Give me one thing it's good for. Right? So we found something that is perfect for the blockchain, and I want to walk you through this, right? How many of you use a bank account? Everybody, right? Use a bank account. How much interest do you earn in your bank account? 0, right? Some people get negative rate. Now your bank, I guarantee you, if you check the balance sheet of your bank, you would find out that they earn 18, 19, 20% on your money. You give them your money for free, they lend it to the person next to you on their credit card and charge them 25%. Do you get a check at the end of the year saying thank you very much? Dankeschön? No? No check, right? So we decided to create a company that actually acts in your best interest. It actually takes your money, earns money on it, and then returns 80% to the depositor. Is that a good idea? Somebody has to take care of you. Somebody has to represent your best interest. Okay, Bill Gates said we need banking, but we don't need banks. And that's exactly what Celsius Network is all about. Our team is comprised of serial entrepreneurs. Celsius is my 8th company, number 8. I have 6 kids and 8 companies. Anyone beats me on that? No, my God, there's coffee, free coffee outside. Right here, you don't have to go far. So I created some of the most valuable companies on this planet, okay? Anyone used Voice over IP? Use your phone, that's Voice over IP. I'm the inventor of Voice over IP. I wrote the protocols and the patents, 1994. Anyone was alive in 1994? Right? So back then, you used to pay $3 a minute. Deutsche Telekom used to charge you $3 a minute. I came with a piece of hardware and a piece of software, and you could bypass Deutsche Telekom and pay 0. Right? Anyone here still pays for long distance? Be ashamed of yourself. Okay, you can get it for free. Same thing with the banks. The only reason the banks have power is because we give them power. Every time you make a deposit, you give them power. Here is a new set of rails you can use to actually bypass the banks. This is how well we've done. In 10 months, since we launched, we now have over $240 million in deposits. We pay on average 8%. Anyone here earning 8%? How about 7? How about 6? How about 5? 4, 3, 2, 1? Anyone earning 1% on their money? Right? So the point is, well, you're a Celsius member, so you can't raise your hand. I know you. So the point is we can do good and do well at the same time. We don't have to behave like the banks and give all the money to our shareholders. We can give all the money to our depositors. Celsius now done over $2 billion in loans in 10 months. You know, we have huge retention numbers. I'm betting that I have the best performance out of any company on this floor. Any company exhibiting here, and there's probably, what, few hundred of them, we have the best performance, best tracking, best growth, doubling month to month, doubling in revenues month to month, profitable company. You heard of anything like that on the blockchain? Well, I'm used to this because this is exactly the curve we had when we did Voice over IP. It was very easy to convince customers to stop paying $3 a minute and pay 50, 20, 10 cents a minute using Voice over IP. So we are solving 4 problems, right? No one can earn interest, right? It's very hard to borrow. And professional traders that need access to these coins or assets do not have easy access to them. This is our app. Go ahead, download. You just go to the App Store or Android and you search for Celsius Network. The app is free. We don't charge any fees. Okay, we have 80,000 people who download the app. We have never charged any of them anything. We have to earn the money. We keep 20%. We give 80% back to the community. Every week, every Monday, you would get a payment. And that payment represents what we, as a company, earned the week before minus 20%. Never a fee. You can withdraw your money at any time. We are raising a capital round. That's why I'm here. We're raising $30 million in equity. And if you're interested in that, you can come and talk to me after the presentation. We do 3 simple things. We do coin loans, dollar loans, and we offer B2B services for the community. So if you look at what we do, right, are we acting in the best interest of depositors or shareholders, right? The banks are doing an excellent job for the shareholders and in the best interest of the company. We do a great job for the community and for the depositors, right? And you've never seen a chart like this because you're not going to be able to, besides Amazon and maybe one more company, you're not going to be able to show me a company that is acting in the best interest of its customers. Companies, by definition, have to focus on profit and have to focus on delivering for their shareholders. But I will argue that the most profitable companies in the world, the most valuable companies in the world, like WhatsApp or like others, have all giving much more to their customers and not to their shareholders. Then the shareholders benefit, but not without giving to the customers. So we have great economics, right? We drive the more coins are deposited with us, the more earnings we have, the more we distribute in interest, the more people are joining, and it's just a circle that's driving itself. We have a token that's trading. It was up 40% yesterday or the day before. It's up 27% today. Just a rocket ship, right? And that's our own currency. So we can basically pay yield in our own currency. A quarter of our community already selected to get paid in our tokens instead of in dollars. This is some of our performance. So we'll do over $1 million in revenues this month, net revenues. That's what the company actually makes. And like I said before, we're profitable. So we went from 0 to over 12 million annualized run rate in revenues in 10 months, which is, I don't think there's another fintech here that can say that. Right? Definitely not profitable, right? I think yesterday on stage, people were bragging about how much money they're losing. I have 1,700 employees and I already lost $200 million. Well, we're the opposite of that. We did all of this with 46 people. If you look at all of our numbers, it's up to the right. And let's get to the interesting stuff. I don't even have to talk. You see, the slides speak for themselves. Anyway, so we're raising $30 million. Most of the capital is being used to grow the company, to really expand our operation. Like I said, we provide service in 150 countries. So no matter where you're from, what language you speak, you can take your dollars, your euros, your yen, you can convert them into, we have 3 types of digital assets that we accept. Stable coins. Anyone knows what stable coins are? They're stable. Here's one guy who used it. You take your euros, you convert it into a digital euro, right? The issuer, in this case a bank or an institution, holds the euro and gives you a digital certificate. We take that certificate and we pay you interest on the certificate. At any time you can redeem it and get your euros back. You can do it this morning and redeem it this afternoon. There's 0 fee for the conversion. So you can yield 8.1% by just taking euros or dollars, converting them into stable coin and so on. The second asset class are staking coins. Anyone knows what staking coins are? Anyone knows what day of the week it is? If you don't know, Google it. Staking coins are very interesting things that yield in their nature. You don't have to do anything. Just by owning them, you're yielding 7, 8, 9%. Some of them yield even 13, 14%, but they're more risky, right? So it's like a bond, but it's issued as a digital certificate. And the third one is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on, right? And again, look, the blockchain is a very complex thing. Anyone here thinks that they understand how the blockchain works? Yes, come and explain it. Come on. The blockchain is the slowest, most expensive database ever created. Okay? If you think it's good, like if you're driving a BMW and you think this blockchain is going to be so much better, no, it's not. It's only good for 1 or 2 things. And we think that we actually found what it's good for, right? Earning people interest. Why? Because we can pay that interest to anyone on the planet. We can transfer them that value with 0 cost. So even if somebody earned 10 cents, they can get that from us at any time. We've been ranked number 1, number 2, number 3 blockchain across the world by every publication you can think of. If you don't believe me, look it up. And this is how you get in touch with us. One quick question or answer. Anyone? No time for even question answer. I'll be here outside, and I'm happy to answer any questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.